the world ever made before. There has never ever been a 32.8 race-inspired 32.8 ever. Not even the LRP 32 is an 8-port. All right? Can you imagine that, guys? Can you imagine a race-inspired 32 8-port turbo head kit? Any questions? Ceramic bearings. Oh, Zach. Can you imagine that, guys? Talk about next level shit. Guys, I need your help. Listen, I never once, never I ever said, subscribe to me, please subscribe to me, please give me thumbs up. None of that shit. I don't even care about that stuff. All right? I never once said that. I hate saying that. I hate when people beg, oh, please give me thumbs up, please subscribe to me. Fuck that shit. I hate that. That's pathetic for me in my eyes. You'll never see me or hear that shit from me. All right? I always go to other people's channels. Always. I always help others. That's how you. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Instagram. None of that shit. I'm not professional, but a hobby store that has drag specialties. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys with the motorcycles know all about drag specialties. I go to a hobby store and boom, drag specialties. That's a motorhead right there. So anyway, even most of the new generation don't even know what the hell that is, bro. They never had mini bikes, dirt bikes, none of that. So it's unfortunate, All they do is sit their asses on the couches, watch freaking TV, like this right here. That's it. Just fall asleep like this. Yeah, you. Yeah, just like this right here. So I'm freaking upset, bro. I did hear from a person from Horizon, I'm not going to mention any names, that if enough people complained about that pipe, that they may think about bringing it back. I have 086 pipes, and guess what? If they come back, I don't know if they're going to see this video or not. I'm not a professional guy, right? I don't make movies, and I don't make music videos, so I don't think they're going to watch me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a small guy, right? I'm not a guy that goes out there and says, oh, subscribe for me, yeah. Bro, I don't give a shit. You don't have to subscribe to me. Oh, give me thumbs up. Never once I say give me thumbs up. Never. And I never will. It's just, for me, that shit's gay as hell. So, back to the real stuff. Now.
Yes, that is a new body. What's up, people? Any brapping is better than no brapping. Actually, I had a video that I did last weekend, Sunday. Spent a couple days editing it, dialing in a little bit, and somehow it got erased. It was like almost an hour. I was ripping the Novorossy RCR modded Elite 5 in the Techno. We were sending it. That thing was ripping, badass engine, not quite as bad as the P5. But this is another nasty engine here. This is the RCR modded Reds R5R. I got a box tune on it, but see if we can get it, keep it idling. Rip it around a little, see what it's got. And I just finished that body, so something I threw together. Came out okay. Oh. Check it out a little bit closer. truggy that Kyosho will probably ever make, unfortunately. So still kind of rich. It is a little bit chilly out tonight, but she is a ripper, though. That's for damn sure. And I've only got a 13 on this thing, so I probably should have geared it up a little bit, did some speed runs, but I just want to run it, rip it, open it up, see what she's got. Oh, this thing rips. I would race this $300 R5R. I would race this against any Reds $500-$600, any OS $500-$600. I would race this against any of that. With a 13 on it right now. I could go a 14, but with a 13. This thing is a badass .21. One of my favorite, if not my favorite. We're not on the head. Good thing these Reds are, the heads on them are low. No scratches. You know the Muggy hates scratch tip heads. I was gonna bust, it gets dark here, man, at 5 o'clock, so, I mean, I was gonna bust out the, TNS 28.8 that I have in the kyosho, but I got like maybe 20 minutes left. I think the idle's a little too low, but yeah, this thing, I think a 14 would really be screaming. It's got a 13 clutch bell on it right now. If I put a 14 on it, I don't know. Probably run out of room. I like the 13 though. It's got plenty of top. You know what too, I am also running this Pico pipe for the first time on this Reds engine. I usually run 9886 with the 41032 on all mods or the Triton 2148 for my modded engines. I'm running the Pico pipe on here. I'll show you which, actually, this is the Pico EFRA 2046 that I've got on here right now. So, yeah, I just threw this body together. One of my quickies. Came out okay. What up, people? Well, let's let her warm up, see if she drops a little. She's starting to drop a little bit more. I think it's still just cold. What we have here, people, is the R5R RCR modded. The pipe that I put on here was the Pico EFRA 2046 killer pipe. I didn't know how it was going to work because I usually use 9886 or 2148 Triton on here, so. Well, do another speed pass, and then we got to put it away. Yeah, this thing hauls the mail, people. She's a ripper. I still got a half the tank. And I got 20 minutes till it gets dark. That is what you call a high note. I would race this against a stock 28. This is a badass. This thing is, I think on the Reds R5R, this RCR modded one, I think I've got I've got about a little under a gallon. Well, people, it is like dark and 10 minutes. So, alright. Yeah, that little noise that you were hearing towards the end there, I think this here is vibrating on the plastic right here. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It's dark out right now. Matter of fact, turn on my camera phone. So that is the Pico EFRA 2046. And that is the RCR modded Reds R5R. Now this engine is like, I don't know, last time I ran it, it's pretty strong, but I noticed that it's just been getting stronger and stronger. I'd say another couple of gallons, this thing will be a freaking monster. It's already a beast. I mean, you can see this thing has no problem bottom and top. I like this pipe. I was really surprised. Like I said, I usually don't run any other pipes, excuse me, on my modded engines except Triton 2148 and Novarasi 9886 with the 41032. So I was really impressed by this Pico pipe. I like this Pico pipe on this Red's engine. It's got a lot of snap, bottom end, mid, top. It's got a little bit of everything. I mean, this thing moves. Like I said, I'm only running I believe I'm running am I running a 13? I think I'm running a 13. Yeah, I'm only running a 13 clutch bell on here, so. I noticed a little bit of noise in my clutch too. It's kind of, like I said, if your clutch is set up right, while the engine's idling, that clutch bell shouldn't move. Should stay in place. If it's kind of bobbing around or even spinning, no bueno. Something in your clutch isn't right. Either your springs, shoes, or your bearings. So it was moving around, not a lot, but it was moving around a little bit. So I'm going to obviously clean it up a little bit because it's got a lot of oil blow off all over the place. So I'm going to clean it up a little bit. I'm going to try to rip this thing off-road. We're going to take it out, rip it off-road, send it a few times, and we're also going to more than likely run the TNS modded 288. Like I said, I had a video a few days ago, and I had about an hour of footage that I somehow ended up erasing. Kind of sucked. Wasted all that time. And I was running the Elite 5, modded Elite 5, Novarasi Elite 5, in the Techno, and that thing is pretty badass. It's not quite what the P5 is, but it's pretty close. It's not far off. I have to say, even though it's a badass, it's probably, out of my .21 so far that I have and ran, it's probably the weaker one. I don't even want to say it's weak, because it's a badass engine. But compared to this Reds, my Virtus, And, you know, the Pico, I haven't even modded it yet, so we're going to get that modded. But I don't know. Either I'm going to upload this video, I don't, probably not. I'm just going to tie this in to the other video that I'm going to upload tomorrow. Or maybe I might upload a couple in a row. I haven't done that in a while. I don't really like doing that. I like to space my videos out, if you guys didn't notice. That way you get a chance to, I don't bombard people, you know, you guys with 3 or 4 videos like some people do. I don't like doing that. I've done it, but I don't really like doing it. But who knows, I might, since you guys haven't got a video from me like in what, a week now. So maybe this will be just like a little snack appetizer. Couple things I want to get off my that I want to weigh in on, I should say. I don't have nothing to get off my chest, because thank God I haven't been going through any beasts. Like I've just been watching everything that's going on on YouTube. And hey, I'm not gonna take sides. Hey, I'm gonna stay out of it for once. But I will throw in my 2 cents as far as the fuel stuff goes. You know, listen, I run the fuel that I run. I'm still running Byron's. Like, we're running Byron's right now, 3011. And I will kind of be experimenting here and there with the Sidewinder. It's okay fuel. It's not as good as Byron's, obviously. But the reason I went to it is because out of all the fuels that are out there, I asked my engine builder, I said, what do you think about Bones? He said, no bueno, inconsistent. So when he was saying that it was inconsistent, that means that the tune was off. Hold on a second. All these interruptions. Actually, I'm helping my mom actually set up the Christmas tree right now. So, I mean, we're getting all the holiday decor stuff out. Anyway, I've just been, busy, working my butt off, putting in a lot of hours. Probably going to take the next few days off because of Thanksgiving and so forth. So we'll get a chance to do some more running videos. I just wanted to do a little test and tune, little speed run, show you guys my new body. Came out okay. I don't know if you guys, like I said, it's dark right now, so it's probably kind of hard for you guys to see, but it came out okay. And yeah, the reason I was even trying Sidewinder is because I asked my engine builder, what fuel do you recommend? And he said, out of all the fuels out there, Sidewinder he recommends. I asked him also about the Redman or Redmax or whatever that stuff's called. I asked him about that. He said, no bueno, that's all I need to know. I didn't ask him what was wrong with it. He didn't get into detail. I didn't really ask him to. I just asked him, what do you think about Redmax? And I think that's what's called, Redmax. He said, thumbs down, no bueno. So that's all I got to know. My engine builder of 15 plus years of engine building, and his working with one of the biggest Nitro engine companies in the world, Pico, for a few years, and just I trust him. It's kind of like me and one of my next brothers talking. It's like that barber, once you finally find a barber that does your hair right, that's the one you go to all the time. So, but anyway, since I trust him, he's never steered me wrong, never did me wrong. I'm happy with every engine he's touched of mine. No complaints. This one is no different. This engine that he did is a bad mofo. You guys have seen it. We just did some pins, some full pulls, gripped it and ripped it. This thing hauls the frickin' mail. She is a bona fide ripper. So anyway, that engine, I love that engine. I'm going to run it some more in the next couple days. We're also going to run the TNS because these pea shooters are cool, even modded. They're even badasser. But compared to the 28s and 32s, not even close. So we will break the TNS out because I want to put some more fuel on that. That TNS doesn't even have a half gallon through it. So we're going to bust out the TNS and the Mugen MBX 7T race truggy. And we're going to run this thing again. Both of them, we're going to rip them off-road, send them a few times, beat them up a little bit, and just pin the throttle and see what they got. So anyway, yeah, body turned out okay. I could have done better. It's just something I threw together real quick. So just another beater up body for the kyosho. But yeah, this Pico pipe's badass. So yeah, that's my take on the fuel. Like I said, you know, Nitro is really, 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 you know, on empty. You know, club racing, professional racing, all that stuff. I mean, I think what they need to do is they need to make stuff more affordable for the newbies. Nobody can afford to go, you know, dump 300, I mean, dump 4 or 5, whatever, $600 for a brand new engine, you know. Maybe OS should take the DLC code of crank or some of these companies and take the ceramic bearings out, still make a good race engine so people can afford it. So whether they want to race, whether they want to bash, you know, because now that Novarassi's gone, well, what are you going to do? There's no more affordable whips anymore, right? Not, I mean, affordable whips, I should say affordable engines. Whips, that's a whole nother story, so... anyway, that's all I got. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of get up to speed on that. My take on the fuel thing, you know, there is a new fuel coming out. I guess it's called TNR. I talked to the guy. His name's Chris Nelson. He's the owner. Him and a couple other guys got together. They're all ex-Byron's guy, which was what really kind of caught my attention. They're all guys that ran Byron's for years. And this fuel's supposed to be as good or better, actually better than Byron's, because he was saying that they're using a lot more higher quality additives to it. So look forward to it. He said it'll probably be coming out in the next couple weeks. I'm gonna get a hold of some of it, try it, see what it does. But for now, like I said, I've got tons of Byron's left, and I've got the Sidewinder, which the Sidewinder is working. I don't have any issues with it so far. But it's still too early to tell. Again, the reason that I use Sidewinder is because I asked my engine builder, what is the good fuel since Byron's is gone? And the only fuel that he said that's worth a crap out there right now is Sidewinder. Race blend, either a 3011 or a 3012. I run the 3012, which is probably a little bit too much oil, but it works for me. So anyway, alright people, that's all I got. I'll catch you guys in a couple. Hopefully you'll see this video in the next one. Alright. Peace.